Hey guys, so this is the annual 2018 favourites. So let us kick this off. So first off, I want to start off with events and everything. So first off, that I always go every year, and that is Comic Cons. Leicester being my favourite this year. So there's that. That Comic Cons is nothing new. Also this year we had the Gymshark pop-up store that happened in Birmingham. I got to meet Lex and Lainey. It was so cool. Everything. I did a whole vlog and everything about it. Really enjoyed it. What I'll do is I'll link down, if I remember, the vlog on Gymshark and then the vlog on Leicester Comic Con because that was my favourite. And then also I saw G-Eazy in concert. Oh yes. He, obviously, I only discovered him this year, and then I saw he was doing a tour, and he was coming to the UK. I was like, forget it, I'm going to go, and I really, really enjoyed that. So, there's that, so basically this year it's been quite busy, quite hectic. At the minute, I am doing a level 2 course, which finishes next year. Fingers crossed, I actually pass it. I have to reset the exam because I was a 5 away from passing, which is really annoying. And then when I read the questions I got wrong, I realised why I got them wrong because I didn't read the question properly, and that's really annoying. Most of them anyway, I didn't read the question properly. Some of them generally were a guess. But yeah, so it's been hectic. Now onto the products, the physical things. So first off, we are onto the category of makeup. So the first thing I have here, this is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This foundation is amazeballs. I really, 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 really liked it. I remember when I first tried it, I was like, oh my god, my skin looks so flawless. So yeah, really, really like this. And this is slightly too dark for me. I can make it work though, but this is in the shade Cadiz. It's medium/dark 3. But yeah, really, really like this. Definitely recommend. And then another foundation is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage foundation. This one is in the shade F12.5. This foundation, for the price, it is amazing. Personally, I wanted it to be a dupe for the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation, but it wasn't quite that, quality. But it's still worth it for the price, guys. This was like, I swear it's only like £9. It's not over £10 anyway, and the coverage you get for this is amazing. So I definitely recommend you give this a go if you want a budget. Next thing are the Fenty Beauty matchsticks. Not many people talk about these. They usually talk about the highlighting duos, but I love these so much. But I love cream stick highlighters and blushers anyway. But I've got this one which is in Yacht Life, which I freaking love. This colour is amazeballs. And then I have the other colour which is in the shade Blonde, which is a gold colour. So these are really nice. They blend really well on the skin. They look flawless. I apply these on top of powder. I don't understand people's issues with cream on top of powder because I don't see it, but whatever. Unless it's just my skin, which I always say. But really, really love these. They are on the high end, but really recommend them. Next things I have, if I can reach the one, are the these are the Kiko, that's it, Kiko Metal Fusion blushes, and I have 3 of these. These were limited edition. You can't get them anymore, but I love them, so why would I not include them? Sorry guys. But I have this one in the shade 06. If I can open it. Which is this colour here. I have this one which is in the shade 05. Yeah, 05. Which is this one here. And then 03. Which is this one here. Basically what they say on the tin, they are metal finishing, finished, more metallic, should I say, metallic finishing blushes, and they are really pigmented. They blend really well. They last really well. I can't fault these. I love these. Another blush I have is the L'Oreal Paris Inflammable Stick. Yeah, this is the blush. I know they do ones in highlighter and I think contour sticks as well. But yeah, I got blush. This is just an everyday blush. As I said, I really like cream blushes and creams. Cream blushes and creams. Cream blushes and cream highlighters. Again, they blend really well. It's just a really nice natural blush colour. Next thing I'll mention, which I should have mentioned first thing, but this is the Revolution Pro Prime Oil, and this is really good at applying this before foundation if you have dry skin but you still want a matte foundation. I recommend using this just because it does hydrate the skin, so the foundation isn't so clingy when you apply it. So yeah, really recommend that you give this a go, because just because I have combo skin doesn't mean I always want to wear dewy foundations. I want to wear matte foundation, but there's some parts of my skin which just don't like it. I recommend that you give this a go. Next thing is an eyeshadow palette. This is the L'Oreal Paris Sherry My Cherry eyeshadow palette. Yeah, they've got another version of this. Even though this one looks smashed, like one of the eyeshadows smashed, is a delicate palette, but I love this. I love the eyeshadow scheme. The eyeshadow scheme. I love the colour scheme. I love how it applies onto the eyelids and how it blends out. Can I open this? For the love of God, open. But yeah, I really like this palette. Amazing. I've not brought the other one because I managed to stop myself from buying the other one because I don't need any more eyeshadow palettes, but really love this. It just has your rosy colours, but yeah, love that. Another thing is the Tanya Burr Cosmetics Rosy Flush Cheek Palette. So this has a bronzer, a blush and a highlighter. This year I tried Tanya Burr Cosmetics and I feel that she's really underrated. But out of all the products I tried by her, I really like this. The contour, or you can call it contour. The bronzer you can't really use as a contour because it is a shimmery bronzer, even though it is cool tone. And then the blush is amazing. I love that blush. It reminds me a little bit of the NARS Orgasm Brush, just a little bit, and then you've got the highlighter as well. But yeah, definitely recommend that you give this a go, and all Tanya Burr Cosmetics, because as I said, she's underrated. And then the last makeup product is the Disney Alice Mini Lipstick Trio. Mate, when I tried these, I was shook. I was like, are these Primark lipsticks? Are they really Primark lipsticks? They last. Like, they do transfer, but they last on the lips. And I was like, I'm like shook. Like, they apply really well. They last really well on the lips. I'm like, wow, a shocker. So I need to try more Primark lip products. I will say though that they do have that like plasticky smell, like they've gone off, cheap smell, that sort of smell. But other than that, they perform really well, which shocks me. Right, next category is perfumes. I only have 2 this year. I didn't splurge a lot on perfumes this year. So the first one is Miss Dior. I love this. This is such like a grown up sweet smell. It's just perfect. It is it's a rose floral sweet scent, but not overly sweet. You know, we're not talking like a 4-year-old, like a 13-year-old sweet. We're talking about a grown-up sweet, like a sophisticated sweet. But yeah, I love this perfume. I definitely recommend that you give this a go. I know it is pricey, but not as pricey as my next one. My next one is Zoologist Rhinoceros. Oh, the smell. I remember. So basically, at one, I won a load of samples. This one was my favourite one, so I decided to get the full bottle size, which cost me more than £100. But yeah, I love this so much. It's not everyone's taste. It's definitely more, I wouldn't say masculine, but it's a very leathery scent. But yeah, I love it so much. That's a quick note of what the notes are in, which are in it. But yeah, I love this so much. But yeah, this was the priciest. This is actually, it wasn't the most priciest thing I spent this year. We'll go on to which is my priciest thing that I spent this year later on in this video. But yeah, really, really, really love this. Just has amazing lasting power as well. Next is Haircare. I only have two things. The first one here is the L'Oreal Stylist Blow Dry Cream. Oh my god, this is amazing. So I'll apply this when I'm blow drying. I felt that it makes my style last a lot longer than it usually does when I don't use this. It's just amazing. It's changed my whole game. So if you do blow dry, I definitely recommend that you give this a go. Also, it's added protection as well. But yeah, definitely recommend that you give this a go. Really love it. As I said, I've noticed when I've used this, my style, my hair lasts a lot longer, like a lot more days longer. If that makes any sense. And then the other thing is the Tangle Tees. I think this is just the original Tangle Tees. I've used this on my hair ages ago. When I first went to a hairdresser's, not when I first went to a hairdresser's, when I first changed my hairdressers and I had much long hair. Well, it was a bob. She used this on it and I was like, oh my god, it works so well. I only just brought it just because I got a voucher, I think it's from work. I can't remember what it was. It was start of the shift, I think it was. And I decided to get it on the Tangle Teezer. So yeah, but I do definitely recommend that you give a Tangle Teezer a go. If you're wondering like what type of hair that I have, it is mixed race hair, so it does work with mixed race hair. I'm not sure about afro hair, but it does really work with mixed race hair, especially if your hair can get really knotty, which mine does when it starts to grow. So yeah, definitely recommend that you give a Tangle Tees a go. I find it's a lot better than using a comb. Oh, less, tears, less pain than using a comb. Next thing is this, but can you do this? Hoodie, PewDiePie, do I need to say any more? I remember when this meme came out and I was like, mate, this best meme, but then again, bitch lasagna, mate. I can't get this song out my head. You hear it twice and that is it. That thing is stuck in my head. I remember the complaints with YouTube Rewind. Oh my god. You've seen YouTube Rewind, it's like, oh, really? Really? Why? Just why? Fortnite literally took up the whole goddamn video as well. We get it, Fortnite was real bro, but there's other things that happen. Like, people were thinking, why didn't they add the PewDiePie versus T-series? That would have been fucking awesome. Like, they didn't even have to have PewDiePie in it, because obviously that's controversial. Same with, they should have had Logan Paul versus KSI, that wasn't mentioned at all, which was a little bit let down. Basically, things weren't mentioned when they should have been mentioned, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I love this jumper so much, it's such good quality. But yeah, but can you do this? And then another like clothing / accessory is this bag. This is by Juicy Couture. I love this so much. I just look at the colour, guys. How can you not hate this? Like I remember seeing this. I'm not no word of a lie. I like every time I went to TK Maxx, I kept looking at it and looking at it. I'm like, forget it, I'm gonna get it. I need it. And you know my excuses? Let's put all my college stuff in there. Even though I've got 1,500 bags which I could have used, but yeah, I freaking love this bag. The only thing is, so far I've dodged heavy rain, but because it is fabric, it's one of those things where the bag's gonna get soaked. Next two things are fitness related. So the first is the Juice 3D BCAA. This is amino acid. Obviously, I'm trying to look for the flavour. Basically, I can't remember what it tastes like. I think it's cherry. But anyway, basically, Juice 3D, if you don't know who they are a German company. I got this from Nutrition First. I'll probably link down their website down below. But yeah, it's just a really nice tasting BCAA. No, honestly, it tastes really nice. I remember one of them I took. a powder which I got from Holland and Barrett that tastes like rancid pineapple. I was like, that was grim. But this actually tastes really nice. And another thing that tastes really nice is the Time for Whey Protein. This one is in Raspberry Ripple Ice Cream. Again, another one that's true to flavour. If you know what I mean, nothing's more off-putting where you have a protein powder or a BCA that you take every day and it tastes rancid. You just don't want that. You want something that you're going to enjoy. The only thing I actually have now that I don't like this taste of, but it really helps as a pre-workout, so I'll just still take it anyway, and that's the Raw Sport electrolyte blend, which I did a review on. But yeah, with your protein powder and your BCA, you want it to taste nice for the most part, and these two are both true to taste. And for this one, you have to taste the chocolate, what's it called, chocolate souffle, something like that. But yeah, this one's nice as well. But they're all the flavours are true to taste. So there's them. Next thing is my Nintendo Switch. Whoa, I remember getting this, and then a few weeks later they announced the limited edition Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, which kind of pissed me off, but I thought, do I really like the design? And then they came up with the Smash Bros one, and I prefer the Smash Bros one. I'm still pissed. But yeah, I finally got the Nintendo Switch this year. I got it quite late, but I enjoying it really well. I played a few games on it, but my favourite game so far this year is the reason why I picked it up, and it wasn't a letdown, and that is Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Really, really like this game on the Switch. I wasn't sure. I'm gonna say an honourable mention, and that is because I've just finished it, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, but I've not gone into the depths of it. Like, I've broken obviously the main story, but I've not done like collecting all the Pokemon and stuff like that, and technically it's near the end of the year, so I thought I'm just mentioning this one. But really like Mario Rabbids and Kingdom Battle. It is really good. You do need brains. It is a strategy game. And the boss, I swear to God, it took me like 15 times. Not even that. I swear it took me like 30 attempts, or not all in one go, but throughout different days just to complete the boss level. But yeah, like the main boss. But yeah, really, really enjoyed that. Right, next, music. I don't usually include music because I tend to listen to old music now, but the album of the year, which hasn't not long come out, is going to give it to Muse, and that is Simulation Theory. That is because I've never usually been a massive fan of Muse. I've liked some of their songs like Survival and that Black Hole something. Some songs, Hysteria, is it Hysteria? I think it's called. Some, songs here and now. But when I heard this album, non-stop listen to it. The gym, listen to it. On the way to work, listen to it. Like, this album, I'm still listening to it now. Like, it's freaking good. I definitely recommend it. As I said, for me, not being a massive Muse fan and actually enjoying that, then, I'm like, yep, I'll have to mention it. And then Artist of the Year, G-Eazy, obviously. Discovered him this year. Went to see him in concert this year. Just, awesome. Awesome. His music is awesome. As you can tell, I have a varied taste in music. Like rap to alternative to rock to heavy metal. I just literally listen to a variety of different ones. Now, for film, I'm going to first mention my honourable mention. And that's a film I only saw this year. I loved it, and that is The Greatest Showman. I love that film. It came out, as I said, ages ago, but freaking love it. Only saw it this year, and I loved it. And then the film that I've chosen for movie this year is Bohemian Rhapsody. Honestly, it was really hard to choose, but as soon as I saw that movie, I was like, I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it so much. Like, I was tempted to go to the cinema and see it again. I loved it so much. I can't remember his name at the top of my head, but he's acting, playing Queen, is awesome. Like, awesome, or not Queen, Freddie Mercury, should I say, is an awesome film. I definitely highly recommend that you give that film a go. It's one of those films that you try not to sing along because you don't want to come across as an idiot. And people just, honestly, if I was the only one in that cinema, I would have been fucking singing along. I don't give a shit. But there's other people in the cinema. I can't sing. I didn't really want to kill their ears. But yeah, that is my number one film of the year. So that's it for this video, guys. So I hope, you know, you had a good year this year. Obviously I had my low points and my high points, and I just hope that next year brings you, you know, either, you know, better. It's either better or it's the same, or, you know, I just hope, you know, that you have a good future, shall I say. So that's it for this video. So bye, guys.